Yo, this is Top Flight, and we're back on our journey of checking out different artists that we've never heard or seen that were popping back in the day or even popping today, so we can just vibe to new music. Right now we're about to check out Blinded by the Light, Manfred Mann's Earth Band. Have you ever heard of it? Have you ever heard of it?
I was born on Earth Day, so I should have heard of it. So maybe it'll be one of my tops after this. But the Midnight Special always comes through with some tight,
some tight
videos,
tracks.
So.
I like the sign on that's dope with the sign, because remember we end up even having a sign when we tour. So that's dope. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know they was doing the signs like that back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Because that's dope right there.
Yeah,
I wish we had one that big. That would have been crazy. We just had our logo and it was just like blasting. But
you could see it in. I think the biggest venue we took it in was Fillmore, which like 5,000 or 6,000. All the way at the back of the venue, you could see it clearly on stage. You know.
Yeah.
So this one obviously is even.
Yeah, this is super dope. I haven't seen many people just do the actual sign. Which maybe that's because we just haven't watched like tons of old school. Maybe it was like popping in the old school, and then it was just weird when me and you did it, because a lot of people don't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of many people, like, unless they have a video. Unless people have like just a video with the thing on it, and then so let's check out Blinded by the Light, Manfred Mann's Earth Band.
Let's go.
Okay, we're going to play a song from our album, The Roaring Silence. We'd like you all to clap your hands. Can you do that? Let's see ya. Woo! All right. Another runner in the night, blinded by the light, wrapped up like a deuce. Another runner in the night, blinded by the light, wrapped up like a deuce. Another runner in the night, blinded by the light. Madman drummers, bombers, Indians in the summer with a teenage diplomat. As the adolescent bumps his way into his sad, with a boulder on my shoulder, feeling kinda on a ride trip to merry-go-round, with a fairy of bees and sneezing and wheezing, the calliope crashed to the ground. Another runner in the night, blinded by the light, wrapped up like a deuce. Another runner in the night, blinded by the light, wrapped up like a deuce. Another runner in the night, blinded by the light. Some silicone sister with the managing mister told me you got what it takes. She said I'll turn you on Sunday to something strong, with a song with a funky break. And Go-Kart Mozart was checking out the weather chart, see if it was safe outside. And little early Pearly came by in his curly whirly and asked me if I needed a ride. Another runner in the night, blinded by the light, deuce, another runner in the night, blinded by the light. She got down, she never got tired. She's gonna make it to the night. She's gonna make it to the night. Another runner in the night, blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night, blinded by the light. In the summer where the teenage lives a mad runner in the night. In the dark with the bumps as the adolescent pumps. Wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night. With the bar on my shoulder, feeling kind of older. I trip the merry-go-round with this she's gonna make it to the night.
That was one of them ones right there.
I didn't really realize that. That sign, for some reason, I didn't see the stage right there. I thought it was like above the crowd. Or I don't know. I didn't really notice the stage.
That's why I was saying where it was. That's why I was like, I wish we had one that's like right there.
Well, you were talking like that, but I didn't see the same thing you did for some odd reason. That's why I was like, it didn't connect until the lights turned on, and I was like, oh wow, that is crazy.
Yeah, because when I seen it, I think this is like almost kind of like the thumbnail. Like you see, I knew that was a crowd below, so I was like that standing sign. I was like, that's reckless. But this song is dope. Like I even looked into it because I like that verse where he was saying that I'm blinded by the sun. The mom tells him not to go towards the sun. Like mama always told me not to look into the sights of the sun, which is basically like the falling for temptation in like the world. And it was like a musician. So then what I was hearing was like falling for fame and stuff like that. And then I went and looked it up, and then it talks about that Bruce Springsteen had written the song. He wrote the song under pressure from his record label to create a commercially viable single, taking a rhyming dictionary into his bedroom. He strung together eccentric, fast-paced images of late-night cruising, eccentric characters, and the highs and lows of being a gigging musician in New Jersey. It is ultimately about breaking free from small-town expectations to chase after bigger and brighter possibilities. But then the mom is saying, don't fall for all of that stuff, which is crazy. Like, so that was one of them ones right there. I like that. And when they were doing, I told you, when they break down to them claps, that's what I'm all about. Like, let the crowd just get into it. You know what I'm saying? They was like, blinded by the light. And I was like, get it.
I could have pictured Little Fresh Sam putting me in that outfit or something. If
That was one of them outfits. He did have one of them outfits, them old school outfits. That just, that was almost like you had one that was kind of like that one time.
yeah,
I
it
thought.
reminded me of everything but the hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. But they was getting it. I'm surprised I never heard of them. 'Cause they was getting it
I think
right
I've
there.
heard the Blinded by the Light before. Like that saying sounds familiar. Maybe I heard it through, I don't know. I'd never listened to Bruce Springsteen either, and I've never heard of this band. So I don't know. Maybe just somewhere in my life, like my parents used to listen to like the radio that had this in, but I haven't been in a car with the radio that they had since 30 years, 40 years.
The
you know?
melody did kind of sound like, it must have been like somebody must have imitated close to the melody, I think, at some point, because the melody did kind of sound kind of familiar, but I couldn't catch it. I couldn't catch it like fully. It sounded where he comes in with the blinded by the light, like that part, like something else does similar, but it's not exactly that I know of, but I hear something.
It's crazy. All artists at some point would do anything to be in the industry, and then when they get into it, it's like you wouldn't take it back, but it's still this it's different than what you thought.
Totally.
And the pressure of, and I don't even know if it's just the pressure of the industry, because I could see it in business also. Like, and I've heard this from every entrepreneur, is like entrepreneurs feel like they're going to break almost every day. You know what I mean? And then I think artists are going to break every day, but then like that pressure almost makes the diamonds. You know what I mean? So it's like there's this dichotomy, or I don't know, whatever, but it's crazy. But yeah, shout out. That's a dope song.
Yeah, I like that. Shout out to Blinded. Shout out to Manfred Mann's Earth Band, Blinded by the Light.
Yeah.